In the state of Virginia, do I need to disclose every single home problem that I know about? Well, let's flesh that out. I'm Casey Jenkins with Oak Realty, and you actually don't in the state of Virginia. In the state of Virginia, you only need to tell the seller or the buyer about 7 or 8 things. You don't need to tell them all of the problems that you know about in your house, because we are a right to know state here, which means the buyer gets to come and bring an inspector in, and the buyer gets to figure out all of those problems and then can ask you to do some of them. It's like if you have some major problems, we probably want to fix those before we put it on the market, or we want to sell the house as is, because they're going to find those problems anyways in a home inspection. But the only things you as a seller that absolutely have to let me as your agent and we have to let the buyer know is about 7 things. You have to let them know if you're in a military flyover zone. You have to let them know if they are exempt from the Residential Property Disclosure Act. We have to let them know if you have any mining or old mining that you know of underneath your home. We also have to let them know if you had a home that was used as a meth lab ever. Everybody always laughs at that one, so if you're laughing, don't feel bad. You have to let them know if a real estate agent or if a relative of a real estate agent owns the house. You have to let them know if you have any defects that you know of that the county told you to fix that you refuse to fix. And then you also have to let them know if your house is in a court case, and that's just a few of them. If you don't know any of those, you sign a simple piece of paper saying, I don't know of any of these, and that's the end of it. We also have to let them know if you know of any lead-based paint in the house. If you don't, again, it's a right to know state. The buyer gets to figure all this out, and we just get to wait to see what they find and what they ask for. It is a good idea, like I've said already, for the seller to go ahead and fix anything major, or us talk about how we're gonna walk through that, walk over that, or how we're gonna overcome that when selling your house. But all the little things like, hey, this light switch doesn't always flick on and it just, does its thing, or this handle is loose, or I've got fungus in the crawl space, like all of that's normal and is gonna come up on home inspection. And we don't have to write a 3 to 4 to 5 page paper like they do in some other states about what you know and what you don't know about the house. So if you've got any questions about that, you want to go deeper, or you're like, hey, I do want to sell my house, but I got this thing going on, give me a call, shoot me a text. Love to walk through it with you. And don't forget to like and subscribe.